live for another episode of TOKENVERSE, a podcast powered by FMFW.io, where we discuss the ins and outs of crypto, bringing you meaningful and mission-driven conversations based on trust and growth. As you may know by now, we are excited to be celebrating our third anniversary, and we want you to celebrate with us because, truth to be told, we would not be here without our traders and community. We have a 1 month long activities and prizes of up to $100,000 waiting for you. And right now, the WLXT trading competition is live and the competition is fierce. You can compete with other traders and climb the rankings by trading the WLXT USDT pair now. We have 10,000 WLXT in tokens on the table for you. And without further ado, let's get right into today's episode. I am delighted to have with me Simone Mazzuca, CEO and founder of Wallex Bank. Simone, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm very good. And thank you for letting me in. And I'm very excited to be part of FMFW as a partner, as a client, because the service is amazing. And as well, the community is very hot. And I see a very good perspective in them business. And I think they apport a lot to the industry.
Thanks a lot for that, Simone. We appreciate it, and it's a real pleasure to chat to you today. And we are very excited to have Wallex as a partner in our birthday celebrations. Now, getting into the episode, it would be great to start by you introducing yourself to our listeners and get them to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm Simone Mazzuca, founder and CEO of Wallex Bank. I've been working for many years in the world of traditional finance. I have vast experience in financial consulting, the production of financial instruments and services, and have directly managed private and institutional clients around the world, specifically in Italy, US, and UK.
That's great. And it's interesting to hear your vast experience within the industry. That certainly has helped you when starting Wallex, right?
Yeah.
Now, getting into the next question, could you please briefly introduce to our listeners what Wallex is and what the project is aiming to offer?
Yeah, Wallex isn't just a single entity. It's a group of financial institutions that brings users the full financial experience from start to finish. Wallex provides individual business and institution with all the necessary solutions, including wallet, new banking, custody, saving, exchange, API integration, card services, tokenized cash payment for fiat and crypto. It's operates with some of the most popular stablecoin on the market, and we have also developed our very own stable coin with the EuroST. EuroST is the first Euro stable coin that is fully transparent, compliant, live valued 100% backed with US dollar.
That's a great introduction to the project, and I hear a lot of real use cases that users within the crypto ecosystem and outside the ecosystem can use as well. Is that your target? Are you looking to serve both customers and clients within the ecosystem and outside of it as well?
Yes.
That's good. And now, when it comes to Wallex's ecosystem, could you break down the project based on utilities and everything that it offers to its users and clients?
Yeah, as I explained already, we offer solution for individual business institution for wallet, for neo banking services, mean the digital bank with an addition and with futures with crypto. And this is for us very important. Neo banking represents for us the evolution of the bank. And custody services, trust services, and exchange services, and payment services through crypto payment gateway that allow e-commerce or businesses to accept payment in crypto, and as well stablecoin payment system that we named internally in our infrastructure tokenized cash payment.
That's great. So basically, one of the main focuses for the project is e-commerce as well. Could you please explain how important it is?
Yeah, our solution is very important for the businesses that are selling online to potential clients located in geographical area that are more, penalized in terms of fiat ramp or payment ramp, and we give them the chance to receive payment in crypto, easy in an easy way, in a quick way, in a safe way, and to be competitive in the market, because our crypto payment services is a service that is based on security, on the volatility, because we convert the crypto to fiat instantly. That means the e-commerce merchant and don't have any kind of issue with the volatility. The payment is fast because it's a payment received at maximum blockchain 40 minutes, and the fee are very low, and as well we have less problem with the fraud, because the client are recognized, the transaction is trackable, and is very easy to approach.
That's great. And when it comes to having the conversations with potential clients, what is the general response? Because they must be excited finding out about your solution and all the utilities that come with it.
Yeah, is excited at the moment in one side for the people that has been pioneer on the crypto, on the blockchain industry, because they have been leaving all the problem, no, for withdraw funds from
Yeah.
crypto platform, for top up account in crypto platform. Them, these people is very excited to see only one solution that merge traditional finance and crypto in a different level. And for the people that is approaching, we have a very familiar approach by build at the first stage platform that are very user friendly and are not so far from the daily app that you use for digital bank. And that's before all give them this kind of peace and comfort to approach to it. And the second things that we as well have, we have a very good support. We support the client, and we sit on them side as a client that every day go to the bank, as a client that is looking for innovation, as a client that is looking for new knowledge and new instruments for get in life better. When I say getting life better, I say that they can have a technology that help them to reach fast their money, or send faster their money, or receive the money faster as well, if converted in a crypto, or if they move on the blockchain. No? Because at the end, the thing is that blockchain is a technology, is an evolution of technology stage with different kind of crypto stablecoin, but helps people to get faster linked and receive and send payment faster. This is in a transparent way, because at the end is a ledger, and then it's more transparent than the SEPA transfer. I always say to everyone that if you go to the bank, you send a transfer, you don't know, you cannot track your money. If you don't go to the bank, you ask them to give you a track, and then with a block you can.
Yeah, now you mentioned how you are making sure that your platform is accessible from a user experience perspective. And I think that's so important when it comes to blockchain applications, because a lot of users, when it comes to the technical aspect, they are afraid to try new applications just because of the technical aspect that getting in the way.
Yeah, we have a very simple approach and user friendly, and that's helped them to approach before all, because as you know now, there is a very strong terrorism on the communication regarding crypto and crypto services. No, due many facts, due the volatility, then unregulated space, due to as well the crash that we saw in the 2022. For this reason, we try to approach with a very friendly system, technology, and service in order to bring them from the end and drive them to the evolution.
That's definitely important, especially that you and the team are focusing on trust and transparency. Those are values that, especially this year, I would say a lot of members within the crypto ecosystem and people who are looking to do more financially, they are really focused on transparency and trust.
Yeah, for sure. And that this is our base, but not is a base that we build it, due the fact of what's happened on the 2022. We started
Yeah.
like we have a very slow growing, but our growing is based on one things. Before all, have a very strong legal framework that look forwards to be compliant in the next 20 years, and a strong, we can say, credibility through proof of funds of or transparency of the process. That is what we want to achieve.
And I think that's a very solid foundation.
Yeah.
Now, due to these values that you are building on and the utilities that you offer, would you point out any particular feature or use case that really makes Wallex stand out from the competition?
We can say before all that we have one key point, because we identify us like a bank, and not like a bank of the future as a spot, but like bank of the future, because one, we are focused on create human relationship that today the technology has a bit missed on the evolution.
Yeah.
These things that mean building our own store or lounge and be present regionally wherever, and that people can see us, can meet us, can talk with us, and can join us, and can really bring the best. This is the first point, as well, if it's against the evolution, but it's as well in favor of another evolution of employment increase, and so and so and so. This is very important, because one other things that this industry can give chance to the world of job to grow in a different section, because today decentralization, outsourcing, and smart working has cut a lot of people. And this is as well our own social responsibility as a group. And the second thing is that we allow clients to receive funds from third party due to our own capacity to manage properly the ML process. And we are not scared.
And it really sounds like you are eliminating a lot of the unnecessary,
We are eliminating the barrier and between the traditional finance and the blockchain. We are getting all in one, and we are building the new version of the bank. And we say this is an evolution, not a revolution, or not something. This is just an evolution. And like this, we take it.
Yes, it really sounds like it's less friction and more efficiency.
Yeah.
Now, I'm actually curious to hear about who Wallex is looking to serve in terms of clients, because I know you talked about businesses and you also talked about individuals. So if you could get into more details about that.
Through his solution, look to serve everyone, like a traditional bank. Wallex is the financial institution for everyone.
That's great. And that also means focusing on countries, as you just said, countries that are having more difficulty when it comes to reaching out to these services.
Yeah, for example, one of our main focus after Euro and North America is Central and South America and Africa. Asia, for us, is already a market that is almost full, but is a secondary. We think that in 2024, we're going to develop Asia. On 2023, we're going to develop Central and South America that are more ready, are more, the example is El Salvador, and many other states like Argentina that are evaluating this, evolution. And all them banked as well people that is in Europe or whatever, to help them to move funds properly in the financial system.
Right, and you first started serving institutions and individuals from Europe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Now, it's been quite an eventful year for the industry itself, and I'm curious to hear, how did 2022 look like for you and the team?
Yeah, I think that 2022 is really the crossway to decentralization, not to, not to decentralization, because in this year we saw more interest about regulation, more interest from central banks to be involved on this industry. I think that at the end, crypto or blockchain, how we want to say, is becoming part of the daily life. That's why we are very happy, because our vision is proper to build a bank that evolved with the blockchain. And the second things as well is that the situation of the market, no, the crash and everything that is relative, but it's not for me a surprise, because I've been working 20 years in finance. I know the the waves and the storm that come, with crisis, with wars and stuff, has been as well cleaning up who was not having a good risk assessment, or who was not working with the proper standard as a financial institution. Because today we're gonna switch, no, from become a tech company, we can say, or a crypto company, to a real financial institution that has as well the part of fiat, or many other stuff regarding risk assessment, management, that need to be taken care, and needs a lot of expertise and needs a lot of capacity to handle, to merge with a big risk of volatility that the market have.
Yes, and now you mentioned that we are getting more into day-to-day life with the blockchain industry. What do you think needs to be done so that this progress continues?
Well, I think that regulators should regulate definitely the space, and give chance to the business to grow, and link definitely as well financial institution, licensed financial institution that work on the crypto space, at traditional banks, in order to to stop fight. Because at the end now as well, this regulated non-regulated space was like this for two reasons, from my point of view. One, because by not being regulated, they can still manage and maintain, and go inside the infrastructure, or the things that they want before get regulated. And second things is as well because there was an evident contrast between traditional finance and crypto, because from one day to another they saw trillion moving from the bank account and trade in another space that is not manageable for them.
Absolutely, I agree with you on that, and it's an effort and a progress that has to be from everyone in the industry, and it really takes unity when it comes to this.
Yeah, and we have been working since moment one to this, because we were born with Wallex Custody really for help people to merge the two worlds.
Yeah, and I think you are on your way to do it. And as you mentioned, it doesn't have to be fast progress, as long as you're doing the right things.
Yeah, our plan is 20 years plan, not next 2 years, or next round. Because many as just as a target the round, and after we see, and we have 20 years perspective.
Yeah, I like that long-term mindset. I think a lot more projects should have that long-term view.
Yeah, because as well, we really were born in the middle of COVID, the middle of the war. I think that we are becoming warrior now over than what we do now, because one thing is start on 2016, 18, 20, and after 2020, as you saw now, over the NFT space or this stuff, crypto project, who was there already has grown and bring the benefit of the work done on the year before. New project, has a lot of difficulty on jump up And that's why as well, we think that we're going to be really strong on the next 2-3 years.
That sounds interesting, and it will be interesting to see how the actual market moves in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah. Let's see. But because we don't care about what's happened today. We trust on the evolution. We trust on our service. And, one case has been the one of Euro stablecoin. 1 year ago, our auditor or people around us was saying to us, hey, well, why you are putting dollar? Are you going to manage the volatility? Are you going to manage the collateral? Because there is this gap up and down. Today, we show it up to everyone that at the day of today, since 1st of January, we earn 14% in our collateral. And you know what is, if you want to explain to someone that you earn 14% now in staking in one platform, gonna be very difficult. But we have a very simple mechanism that can be shown to any central bank, to everyone. And, because we have live audit, this is the collateral in dollar. The day we deposit, this was the value of dollars. Today, this is the value. And this is successful. No matter if we do 1 billion, 10 billion, or 1 cent. The theory is a winning theory. This is economy. And what I say always that what is missing now, we need the digital economist, because the space of the digital finance is bigger than the space of the macroeconomy that the economist was studying 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or Keynes on the 1924.
Absolutely. And, there are different skills and understandings that needs to be done when it comes to digital economy, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm actually curious to get into tokenomics, which is a subject that's very popular for our listeners. Could you tell us more about the utilities and benefits of using WLXT?
Yeah, WLSD is just a participation on the Wallex ecosystem and give you more benefit on our reward programs and saving plan. And over this, give you as well, the opportunity to be part of the evolution of the banking.
And we must mention as well that traders can find WLXT on our exchange, on FMFW exchange.
Sure. With the exclusive, we can say, privilege, because
Absolutely.
we choose you, as a partner, as a first partner for the dynamic way to work, and as well the possibility that you can offer to us.
That's exactly right, and we are actually very happy to be partnered with you, and that shows also in within our community, which they are very excited about the trading competition and the popular AMA that we had just 2 days ago.
Yeah, great.
Now, yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we are appreciative as well. And this is a question that actually was coming up within the community as well, and about different projects. But it's interesting to see WLXT when it comes to compliance and security, which are two important building blocks within the industry. Could you tell us how Wallex tackles these two building blocks?
Yeah, we have different level of security and different future of security that we offer. No, number one is for the access of the account. We with 2FA or other system of security for access. Second things is the control that we do and the monitoring of the IP that we have. As well, we do the control on any time or change of sensitive data that's to be done properly and with the maximum security. That means through video call and something that guarantee that give us the guarantee that we are talking with the user. This is the first line. Second line is to have secure software and secure environment and secure server where we can conduct our business, and we have it. We have all of our software are secure, SOC as well certification, and this is important. And we have a team that is monitoring every second our own servers, everything, that is always playing. Number 3 is to select a very high level and secure provider. We only work with certain standards that are in integration. And as well, last one inside the third topic is that we have, management of the liquidity that is adopted to the flow every single hour or every single day in statistics of traffic that we have. And then this give to us the peace and as well to our client give the peace to stay in a secure environment.
I really think that showing day to day and hour by hour the liquidity and being so transparent with the clients definitely helps you gain more trust, and actually those clients that you already have, they can go out and refer you to other clients as well.
Yeah, for sure. That's it. Our goal in this stage is to attract client through the proper conduct and delivering good services.
Yeah, definitely. And how much do you think that comes because of the trust that they have in your platform?
80%.
That's amazing. Now, actually, since you mentioned that you don't really focus on what's going on that much with the market, but you believe in your own roadmap and mission, what is the current stage of the roadmap and what are you working towards? What's the next goal for you and the team?
Well, our next goal now is to build a dedicated customer support for all the businesses and for the institution, because now we are really increasing this job to increase our capacity to serve a customer using different tools that can be telephone or calls for education, for assistance and everything like that. And the other things increase the services like have more cryptocurrency, and another things is the education, build a proper hub for educate our community at the use of cryptocurrency.
That's a great goal to focus on education. Is that something that will be part of the rest of this year, or do you have other things they need to focus on for the rest of the year?
No, we reached almost the goal. Now our goal is just to deliver a better service with the infrastructure that we upgraded in the last 3 months.
That's good to hear. And how does EURST play into these plans? Do you plan to expand both ecosystems, or do they interconnect when it comes to the future growth?
Well, they are interconnected, but as well we want to expand this outside.
Right. And talking about Wallex, do you plan to expand the ecosystem when it comes to more exchanges? Are you looking to reach out to more clients?
Yes.
Right. That's good to know. And my last question for you is about the community and the team. How are you looking to expand the community, and what's the general feedback that you're getting from the community as you are building new features and expanding the ecosystem?
Sorry, repeat again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I was asking about the community. What's the general feedback that you are getting from the community when you are building new features and you're looking to expand the ecosystem and the project?
And happy, and like this, we have more trust every second.
That's great to know. And on behalf of our team and our community, we wish you success and a successful end of the year. And we are here to support you and the Wallex team with everything that we can.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And it's been a real pleasure to talk to you today, Simone. It's been a pleasure to learn more about Wallex. And, it's always a pleasure to collaborate with you and the team.
Yes. Thank you very much.
And to
Same
our
pleasure.
listeners, yes, it's an absolute pleasure. And to our listeners, remember our third anniversary party is on. We have a lot of surprises prepared for you. And right now, the biggest activity going on our exchange is the $10,000 in WLXC trading competition. The competition for the first spots is very fierce, and many are looking to grab the first spot. And the only way to grab it is by trading the WLXT USDT pair. Thanks again for joining us today, and thank you for joining us on our journey to free the money and free the world.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Same here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.